What's up, y'all? So, first of all, I'm literally driving, but this is just weighing on my spirit so heavily. I had to just get on here and come kick it with y'all because it's crazy. This episode is basically stop being a doormat for people. This not only goes for my entrepreneurs and for my business owners, like this goes for anybody. Stop being a doormat. Stop letting people walk all over you. Stop letting people take advantage of you. Stop letting people manipulate you. Stop letting people have one up on you, having the power over you. You are in control of your mind. You are in control of your mindset. You control everything. You hold the key to everything. Nobody holds the key to anything that regards to you. You feel me? Like, you run your mouth, you run your mind, you're in control of your thoughts, you're in control of your feelings. Nobody can have that much power over you that they can change your mindset, that they can change the way you feel, that they can hurt your feelings, or that they can evoke emotion on you. Nobody. Stop giving people that much power over you. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves you. And the other thing that I wanted to say too, when you having conversations with people, you need to have solution based conversations. And I'll elaborate on what a solution based conversation is. So let's just say you and somebody else, or let's just say me and you. I'll give us for example. Me and you have a disagreement. We have a really, really big argument. We have a really, really deep argument, and it go left. We take a little time off and we come back to it. Obviously, feelings, emotions are still festering, are still harboring between the two of us, but we decided to come back to it. When you and this person, or when me and you come back to it, when you talk to this person, y'all gonna have to address it. Y'all gonna have to address the elephant in the room. You gotta talk about the elephant in the room. And let's just say y'all in the instance where y'all don't want to speak on the elephant in the room. That's fine. But if you gonna sit up here and antagonize me, be mean to me, be condescending to me, be evil to me, then I'm not gonna deal with you and I'm not gonna be in a space with you, because obviously we need to still talk, and you're not in the mental capacity to talk to me, but I'm in the mental capacity to talk to you, or vice versa. You know? If we can't coexist without being mean and evil to each other, then we don't need to exist in the same room at all. Period. But let's just say that we're in a situation where we both ready to talk. Now, me, I always have to be in control, and that's a messed up mindset to have. But for my sanity, I have to be in control. And I'm not going to necessarily say like I have to be manipulating the situation or running the situation, but I need to be able to have a handle on my emotions. I need to be able to have a handle on my thoughts. That's what I mean when I say I have to be in control. I need to be able to control my mindset, my mind, the way I think, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I speak. Because once it's out of my control, that's when things start to go left. And what if I'm in a conversation with somebody, I'm having a conversation with somebody, or I'm in a room with someone who's already hot tempered, who doesn't have a control over their emotions? Both of us not controlling our emotions, both of us being hot headed, both of us having a big temper, that's not necessarily a good thing for a relationship. That's not always the best thing to have when it comes to a relationship or a partnership or anything. So that's what I mean when I say I have to be in control. If I'm not in control, for me, it's a problem, because it's like, dang, you allowed the other person to have that much power that you lost power in your own feelings and your own emotions, in the way you're speaking and the way you're talking to somebody. So no, I always have to be in control in that aspect. But I'm getting off topic. So back onto the subject. Let's just say we're both ready to have a conversation, you and me. Now, me having to be in control and knowing that I know how to control my emotions, I will go first. I'll get it all off my chest, because, in my opinion, I personally don't deal with people who wouldn't be able to hold me accountable. And this is a recent change that I've had. But if you're not beneficial and conducive to me, I don't need to be around you. If we both can't benefit and gain from each other, and friendships, I'm not going to say that a lot of friendships you have to benefit and gain from each other, but going out every weekend, going out every other day, turning up every day, drinking, smoking, all of that stuff, I'm not dealing with it and I'm not putting up with it, because the type of person that I am, where I want to go in life, what I want to do in life, that particular lifestyle is not beneficial and conducive to me. So because it's not, I'm not going to deal with you. So now we're going to go back to the conversation. If I'm having a conversation with y'all, or with you, and we didn't argue, and now it's time for us to discuss the argument that we had, I'm going to speak on it first. I'm going to talk about it first. I'm going to put my thoughts out there. I'm going to put my point of view out there. I'm going to address all my feelings, all of them. I'm going to put it all on the table so that you know you hurt me. When you did this, I didn't like it. When you said this, I didn't like it. When you move like this, I hate it. When you do this, or when you say this, I want to punch you. When you do this, and we was in a car, I wanted to put you out my car and leave you standing right where you were. When we were in a group of people and you said this and you moved like this and you acted like this and you spoke to me like this, I didn't like it. Like when I say put it all out there, y'all, put it all on the table. If you really dealing with somebody, y'all should be able to be accountability partners, and you should be able to take to them all your emotions, all your problems, all your feelings, and really unleash it on them. Now, let me just say this before y'all try to come for my neck. When you do that, ask them, do you have the mental capacity to hear what I have to say? Do you have the mental capacity to understand my thoughts, to understand my emotions, to understand my feelings, to understand my mindset? If you don't have the mental capacity to put up with me in a way I need you to deal with me, then we don't have to talk right now. But if you, let's just say this is me asking you, but if you think that you're going to sit up here and come to me and unload on me and unleash on me, no, 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 no. You didn't have the mental capacity for me, and I don't have the mental capacity for you. Unless you truly, truly, truly have the mental capacity for this person, don't allow them to unload on you. Don't allow them to unleash on you. I was really just speaking and somebody called me. And I hate when people do that because I lose my train of thought, which that was on me because I should have put my other phone on Do Not Disturb, but whatever. Y'all about to continue to get these gems. So I believe that we were talking about having the mental capacity to speak with your partner, or, to speak with someone that you having an argument, or that if they want to unload on you or you want to unload on them. But like I was saying, when y'all have y'all argument and you put it all out on the table, just like I was doing, telling y'all, like, really let them have it. But be mindful about the way you speak to them. Be mindful in the way that you talk to them. Be mindful in the way that you converse with people, because when you're not mindful, what people fail to forget is that their words hurt. Stuff you say to people hurt. And if you just continue to talk to somebody any old kind of way, it'll never work out for you. It'll never go in the way that you want it to go, because I'm going to start to grow resentment. And do you know resentment is the number one killer in relationships, y'all? Like, so you have to be careful in the way that you speak to people. Even though you're unloading and you letting them have it and you explaining to them, I didn't like what you did, I didn't like how you did this, and I didn't like that. You have to be mindful of how you saying it. You have to be able to say it without saying it disrespectfully, Filter your words, especially if the person that you're speaking to matter to you. Like, don't overstep that boundary with them. Don't break that trust with them. Because oh my God, it is so hard to get it back. But okay, so back to the conversation. I didn't let you have it. Now that I let you have it, you're letting me have it. And the reason why I like to go first is because at least I get to set the tone. And now with me setting the tone, you're going to respond. As most people normally do respond. Like, if I'm going in and you don't respond, I'm going to know something. So 9 times out of 10, when you having a conversation with somebody and you state your piece and then they state their piece, y'all both can have a mutual understanding. Y'all both can have a mutual agreement. Y'all both can, you get to see where they coming from and they get to see where you coming from. You get to speak on how you feel and they get to speak on how they feel. And just by doing that alone, you truly, truly, truly get to understand. And seeking to understand is just as important as having a solution-based conversation. So once they say how they feel, you say how you feel. Now y'all need to have a solution-based conversation. At this point in the conversation, you like, okay, I heard you when you said this. And when they talking, do not listen to respond. This is the biggest thing that happens with people. People always listen, or they heard something that they didn't like, and now going forward, it's an issue. No. Don't listen to respond to that person. Listen to that person for understanding. When they're speaking, put yourself in their shoes. When they're talking, put yourself in their shoes. Be understanding to how they feel. Be understanding to their emotions. Be understanding and truly, truly try to comprehend why they feel like this. What caused these emotions? What put them in this mindset? What put them in this predicament? Because a lot of times, y'all, we do stuff to other people. We say stuff to other people without even being conscious of how they feel, without even being conscious of what they're going through, or without even being conscious of understanding that, dang, just like I'm going through something, they going through something. Just like I got to be careful how they talk to me, they need to be, how I got to be careful with the way that they speak to me. I don't know what they going through to make them say what they said to me or to make them speak to me in that manner. I don't know. And you never know. You truly never know. So with that being said, once you start talking to someone, you all have to have a solution-based conversation. You all have to seek to understand. You all have, you have to. You just have to. With doing that, having a solution-based conversation will truly eliminate all the riffraff. It'll truly eliminate all of the bickering. It'll truly eliminate all of the back and forth, all of the no, I'm right, no, I'm right, no, you wrong, and I'm right. You need to listen to me, or you need to do this. It'll eliminate all of that. Every time y'all have a conversation and y'all have a solution, and then hold each other accountable for that. That's the only way, in my opinion, that the relationship is going to work. That's the only way. That's the only way. Y'all both have to have a solution-based conversation. After y'all both get y'all solutions, then y'all be able to figure some stuff out. Then y'all will be able to have an understanding. I don't like it when you do this. I don't like it when you say that. Okay, honey, or okay, partner, or okay, friend, I won't do this anymore because I know that you don't like it. And then when they start to do those things that you don't like after they told you they wasn't going to do it again, hold them accountable. Well, when you speak to me in this manner, I'm not going to deal with you because I don't like it. I've already told you once, don't do this to me. Don't talk to me like this because I don't like it. And I'm holding you accountable. Let them do it 2 times. I always say 2 times. You get 2 times to talk to me crazy. You get 2 times to overstep a boundary. You get 2 times to do too much. That third time you do too much, that third time you overstep your boundary, that third time you get out of line with me, I'm straight. And now you're going to have to come looking for me. Because what do they say? Like something like absence. You all know the 48 laws of attraction or 48 laws of power, where like having that distance, it's much easier to have somebody ask you, dang, where you been? I miss you, than opposed to why you always around me. Like, so you might have to remove yourself from a situation for a little bit because they don't respect you, one. They're not listening to you, two. They think that they can walk all over you. That's how you become a human doormat. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, you do not want to be a doormat for nobody. You don't want nobody walking over you. You don't want nobody talking crazy to you. You don't want nobody thinking they got one up on you or they can treat you any old kind of way. Because that's some BS. Let me just put that out there in the open right now. That's some BS. You're not gonna treat me any old kind of way. You're not gonna talk to me reckless, and you're not gonna treat me bold. I deserve more than that. I am a queen or I am a king, and I will only be treated as such. Once you get that in your mindset that you are a queen, you are a king, you have a higher standard, nobody can take you from that standard. Nobody can diminish the standard that you have set for you. So when you have these conversations with people, always have solution-based conversations. I pride myself on having solution-based conversations. Yes, you got your feelings out, you got your point of view out, you got your side out. And I did the exact same thing. But now we moving forward. We're moving on. How do we grow from this? How do we move forward from this? We can't always dwell on the past. Dwelling on the past will hurt you. Dwelling on the past will hinder you. Dwelling on the past will keep you from going to where you need to go. So make sure that you always are in control of your mind, of your thoughts, of your psyche, of your everything. Like you got to be in control of yourself. That's why I always say I have to be in control. If I'm not in control, that means I'm not in control. That's not a good sight. It's not a good sight. It's not a good sight. But all right, y'all. I'm done ranting. I'm done venting. Venting. What is venting? My mom would kill me if she heard me say that. All I'm going to say is whenever you have a disagreement with someone, have a solution based conversation. Solution based conversations have solution based outcomes. What are we going to do so that we don't have this problem again? What are we going to do so that we don't face this again? Because I didn't like how it felt, and I'm sure you didn't either. Let's come up with a solution to prevent this thing from happening an hour from now, 6 hours from now, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And then let's pride ourselves on doing that. Let's hold each other accountable on doing that. That's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way y'all going to be better. That's the only way y'all going to succeed. Y'all make sure y'all go cop my self-love journal. I really put my whole heart and soul into that journal. This next journal that's coming out January 121, y'all, it's fire. I can't lie. But okay, I'm done ranting, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Be Lanice Show. It has been my pleasure, y'all. Y'all been rocking with me, sticking with me. It's December, okay? It's December. Let's do this. All right, y'all. Peace, man. Bye.